this week?
Yeah, it's a beautiful day out there right now. If you look across the Charlotte area, you can see blue skies, really no clouds in the sky right now. And if we look at the current conditions, we're at 80 degrees right now, but the dew points and humidity are very low, especially for this time of the year. Usually we've got that humidity elevated, so when you go outside you sweat a lot and it's just not very comfortable. But I mean, humidity at 20%, dew points 35, that's great. Not great for the drought, but it's great for how it feels outside. Looking at the rest of the day, 82 degrees to continue through your day, and then by about 8 p.m. we're going to cool off into the low 70s. No rain for the rest of the work week, but by Saturday we're bringing a 40% chance of rain, and then by Monday and Tuesday we're actually going to elevate that chance on Tuesday 50%. So that system looks a little bit more promising to help out our drought conditions with that rain. If we look at the future cast here, you can see that system moving through on Saturday. It's a quick one, just might bring a few showers across the area. And then Tuesday, we get another more organized system to bring some more widespread rain across the area. That one hopefully will bring us some better rain amounts for the Charlotte area. If we look at those actual accumulation amounts, about a half an inch for the Charlotte area. If we move up more towards the foothills and the Piedmont area, we're looking at more of 3/4 of an inch to an inch. Tropical Storm Chantal is the big deal right now. It's sitting right off the coast of South Carolina and is expected to make its way into North Carolina in the overnight hours and into tomorrow. And right now we're sitting at 45-mile-an-hour winds sustained in the storm and 60-mile-an-hour gusts. So while it's not an incredibly strong storm, it is still a tropical storm, so it's going to still bring some impacts. We do have a tropical storm warning stretching from around Charleston all the way up past Oak Island and Wilmington. So any of these areas you could see those winds and rain and in rip current risks are also going to be a big deal. By Sunday, 2 p.m. on Sunday, it's going to be about 35 mile an hour. It will have weakened to a low pressure system. And then by Monday at 2 a.m., we're going to see that weaken a little bit more to 30 mile an hour winds. This high pressure here is expected to stick around much of the week, actually, and that's just going to kind of funnel that hot air into the area. And it's just going to be very, very hot this week. Hot on the graphic there. So it's going to be very, very warm. Feels like temperatures are going to actually sit in the hundreds for much of the week. We're going to start out on Monday, 102 feels like, and then Tuesday, 105 degrees. It's going to feel like it will be 98 degrees, but it's going to feel a lot warmer. Here's a look at our forecast for the future heat index values. It's going to start out on Sunday, and then by Monday, we're in the upper 90s. And then by Tuesday, like I said, we're going to be in the hundreds as well for Wednesday. So it's going to be very, very hot this week. Are we going to hit any records? I'm not sure that we will. Our record for Tuesday is 103. We're expecting it to get to about 98. So I don't think we're going to be hitting any records that day. Wednesday is probably our best day, 97 degrees and the record of 101. So this is the closest temperatures there. So still don't think we'll hit any, but we'll be very, very close. Heat risk is the biggest deal this week. If you're outside, you're going to be at risk for your health, really. It's going to be an extreme risk on your Tuesday and your Wednesday. So as we move through the week, if you don't have good way to cool off and good hydration, you just don't need to be outside this week. If you are outside, just make sure you have those things. Triad has seen a lot of shower and thunderstorm activity this evening and afternoon. Did have a lot of rain showers over Greensboro and into Asheboro earlier. A lot of that now is kind of over Mocksville and Davidson County. This one over Mocksville was a severe thunderstorm earlier. It has now weakened significantly. Did have a little bit of hail probably above Mocksville, probably some small hail and some gusty winds with that storm. And now these showers are kind of making their way up into Yadkin County, which is going to help cool things off a good bit. So over here in Greensboro, 74 degrees, which is a lot nicer than about 90 degrees, which it was earlier. Lexington, 74, Burlington, 77. And then as we get over towards the west, Yadkinville is 89 now, it was 91 just a little while ago. So that rain is already starting to cool things off, and Pilot Mountain is cooling off as well. We do need a lot of rain. We're only at about 6 inches of rain for the year right now. And if you go back to August, we're actually the driest we've been on record. It's the second driest start of the year, and we're the driest since 1986. And we're actually about 7 inches below average with rain totals. So that 6 inches, while it may seem like a lot, we're actually not even close to what we should be seeing for this time of the year. Extreme drought conditions stretch from Charlotte all the way down to Rockingham, and then all the way up to the northwest to Boone, and everywhere else is sitting at a severe drought. We haven't seen extreme drought conditions in this area since 2008, so it's been a while since we've seen this bad of a drought. We're hoping, though, that will improve as we get a little bit of rain. Fire risk across the area. You can see that orange shading across the map there. Charlotte all the way to Raleigh, even down into South Carolina and into southern Virginia. The entire region is in that fire risk. Breezy winds, some gusts of 20+ miles an hour, and that low humidity is going to help to drive any fires that may spark up. If we go all the way down to Florida and Georgia right now, if you look at the satellite view, you can see those plumes of smoke from fires that they've been seeing down there. So the outlook, though, with this more active pattern, this elevated fire risk is going to decrease as we start to see some more rain showers move into the area. For the 7-day forecast, we're going to see the upper 80s throughout the rest of the work week, and then Saturday bringing that little bit of a chance of showers. And then we're going to cool off into next week, and then we've got that increase in rain chances again for Tuesday.